There's been a little, I guess, trend going around the Warriors community that I've noticed, and that is the clan generator challenge. Basically, you go to this clan generator and it'll give you a clan. It looks pretty fun, so I decided to give it a shot. I was given CreekClan, the Resigned and Proficient. I had to go through a few different choices because a lot of the time the adjectives just kind of contradicted each other, and I wanted one that made sense and looked fun to do. So, CreekClan. Here I was doing the crest, which was pretty much modeled off of, well, a creek with some rocks and stuff, and I think it turned out pretty nice and it resembles the clan well. The leader that I was given was Starling Star, described as a short-haired, black classic tabby she cat with amber eyes, which is a lot of words, so I tried my best to stick to that design. I'd imagine that Starling was a more quiet but thoughtful cat. She prefers to think about the pros and cons of her words before just shouting them. Most cats didn't expect her to even get into the deputy position due to how quiet she was. She did prove that she was more than capable of leading, though. Other leaders, and sometimes even members of her own clan, will often try and rile her up in hopes that she will lose her cool or do something stupid, but she's been pretty good at preventing this from happening. I can imagine that she's a bit of a mom friend and is kind of selfless. She'll do anything in her power to make sure that those she cares about and her clan are safe and happy. She really cares a lot about the well-being of others, and if that means she has to do something maybe a little bit stupid to get there, she'll do it because she cares. I spent the most time on her design, and she's got to be one of my favorites that I ended up designing. I think she's neat, personally, but I might be biased. Since most leaders are kind of head first and very vocal about their opinions, most cats don't like her very much, but she just kind of deals with it because what can you do? They just don't really understand why she's so quiet and thoughtful rather than head first like the other leaders. It's just a matter of what they're more used to, really. I don't know why, but I kind of had a rough time with the black tabby thing. It wasn't really that hard, but I struggled. I don't know. I think I did end up wrapping my head around it pretty nicely though, so I like her. Next, for our deputy, I was given Ravenfang. She's described as a mostly white, black and red spotted calico tabby she-cat with short fur and yellow eyes. I forgot the tabby bit and I made her a little bit more orange than I did red, but I'd figured that's alright because I'm going by my own rules. Ravenfang is sort of Starling Star's opposite. She's very talkative and energetic, and that can get her in trouble on occasion, but she's trying her best to think a bit more before she speaks. It's been a bit of trial and error, but she's getting there. She's one of the youngest deputies in the clans, which often leads to others underestimating her, but she is incredible at her job and intends to improve where she can. She's well liked by the clan, but does not hesitate to defend Starling. She may have just an itty-bitty crush on the leader, but that's one thing that she is far too scared to admit. Overall, she's just a really happy and dedicated deputy who would go to hell and back for her clan. Her design is pretty simple, albeit I forgot a few parts, but I really like how she came out. Our medicine cat is Pigeon Pelt. They're my personal favorite. Pigeon Pelt was described as a blue mackerel tabby she-cat with short fur and green eyes. Because I have the power to, and I said so, they are non-binary and use they, she. Pigeon Pelt will not put up with anybody's crap. If you come into the den for a stupid reason, she will make it known that she believes it is the stupidest thing ever. They'll often laugh at injuries that in their opinion could have been easily avoided. Just because she laughs at all of their injuries does not mean that she's not going to help, though. She is good and dedicated at her job. Her mentor tried to work with her on having a bit more empathy, but in the end he decided what mattered was that they did their job. Whenever a kit or apprentice comes to bug them, she will shoo them out and pick another cat for them to bother. They'll then hover around and watch the chaos unfold. Though they aren't well liked by the clan, most cats do respect that she is good at her job and does what she's supposed to. Despite not being much of a cat that likes to hang around others, they are very close to both Starling Star and Ravenfang. They have been very close friends ever since they were young because they're all around the same age, with Pigeon Pelt being the oldest. Pigeon Pelt will not admit it to anyone, but she cares so much for them. She will do anything for them. Best friends. Her design was like kind of complicated, but not too hard, I guess. I just had to figure out what a blue mackerel was, and this isn't exactly it, but I figured it's close enough with some creative liberties. Here's the three together. Personally, I really love them. I'm really happy with how they came out. I hope you like them too. They're pretty neat in my opinion. And that's gonna be a wrap for part 1. I only did 3 of them, Regular Deputy Medicine Cat, for this part, but I will likely do a bit more than I did in this one in part 2. I am just kind of testing the waters right now, want to see how this does, but either way, I think I'm going to do another part 2 because I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you thought. Motivation really comes through feedback for me, at least. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.